Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community. What can I do for you, Captain? Do you know how to install a power regulator? Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Só o ouro, mano. Camina. Só bicho. Ai, droga.
What can I do for you, Captain?
Falei.
All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Ouro. Vamos embora que eu já fiz muita besteira aqui.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Os Wells.
Aha, there you are, hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain, horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you. Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine.
Nada
What
de
you
efeito
saw in
colateral,
Emerald
né?
Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Grave.
Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Kelly. Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters. Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Ok. Aí. Ah, tá, tem que mexer. Eu pensei que eu ainda tava sentado mesmo. Mas... Dá uma olhada no negócio aqui. Quanto? Opa, também. Cada... Saco. Aonde tá, filho? Alf. Caminha. Eu disse que ele tinha guardado aqui. Cadê o negócio? Será que tá aqui? Eu tenho espaço pra cá, mano. Ali é só um... Pera aqui. Tinha subido aqui, eu acho. Banheiro. Bonitinha. Terminar. E não mata da tétano. Tem nada, velho. Não tem nada mesmo. É mesmo. Examinar. Cheio de orelhas, desenhos. Bom. Abaixo. O quarto tá pra baixo, é? Vai, ideia. Ah, deu uma mexidinha aqui. Eita de acho, menor. Que isso? Rapaz. Quanto de holográfico. Tá, um manto holográfico. Projeto um disfarce. Você e seus companheiros que concede acesso à área restrita desde que não tenha cartucho de identificação correto para a área. Tarará. E como é que usa? Age. Muita coisa. É de limpeza. Eita, te acho. Papel do Rich. Que da hora. Se eu não quiser, eu posso descartar aí, né?
I so enjoy watching you sleep for hours on end, Captain. It's quite entertaining the way you drool and whimper.
Puxa. Tem que falar com ela pra ver.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate. See you soon, Captain.
Terminal de nave. Eita miséria. A Terra 2, né? Ah não, laboratório, né? Eita merda. Bravo.
We've arrived.
Eu tinha que ir pra cá mesmo.
At Phineas's orbital lab.
Não era pra cá.
We've arrived at the groundbreaker.
Vanguarda.
You got a minute?
Certeza,
Hey,
diga
Captain.
lá.
I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson?
O que tem ela?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Claro, podemos ir.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
Não. Ih, rapaz, que isso? Tá doido? Tá indo embora? Tá louco? Quem eu vou levar? Vou levar ela, claro. Tem que segurar. Não tem que apertar continuar, né? Mas... é uma...
Captain. Hey, Captain. I'm in space. I never thought I'd be able to say that.
É, meu patrão. É brabo.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
Embora.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
Máquina de venda aqui. Placa, tiozinho.
Identification, please. Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably. You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it. Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important. Not gonna lie, you're in a pickle. But Udam's an interesting guy. Might be y'all could come to accords if you play your cards right. Huh. Records show this ain't the first time your ship's been impounded. Seems to get cleared up pretty quick. You might not be in this pickle for long. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor? Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it. Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Tô procurando.
The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly. Be seeing you.
Eita, tá cheio de missão já, né? Já tô todo perdido. Povo aqui. Bora aqui primeiro, né? Tem uns troços aqui. Pra roubar. Não quero roubar, não. Nave.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the fall.
É.
The board would like to remind spacers and other
Verdade aqui. É aqui. Eita. Já,
Rizzo's lemon slap. Slap your whole family tonight.
Lugarzão, mano. Aqui, né?
Upstairs room?
A tiazinha aqui, queria ver, mano.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient, or an oven. Just like store-bought. Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
Eita peste, não, meu filho, não tem dinheiro.
Phineas, that old kook. He was quite the dancer back in his prime, did he tell you? Real light on his feet. Real light on the wallet, too. He still owes me a small fortune. Laws. Maybe I should charge you double.
Eita.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms... Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway, and Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Bora, eu topo.
You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If
Bora,
you
minha
should
filha,
find
você
a
fala pra
secret worth
caramba,
selling,
mano.
might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs. Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
Só ouro, mano. Só ouro.
I
ela
found a
vende aqui?
handsome ceramic mandapillar at a salvage auction last week.
Habilidade de negociação. E vale o valor. Tarará. Isso aqui. Granada. Pistola. Flores. Machadão. Pistolão. Quanto é que eu tenho? Inclusive. Eu não tenho nem 1000, mano. Eu não tenho nem 1000. Peça de arma. Cara. Tem uns trocinhos pra vender, né? Perli. Tem de peso. Calmaria. Adreno. Aquele troço que a gente usa, nem sei o nome daquilo. Adreno é o nome? Miséria. Dá uma olhada no meu equipamento, né? Com armadura nível 5. Ver se tem uma melhor. Pelo visto não. E coisa 4. Condição 80. É adreno. Coisinha. Lador. Tem muita coisa pra fazer mesmo.
Are you listening to me, Emperor?
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you under.
Eita, rapaz. Ó o bigodão.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. You must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
Ele tá morto.
Oh no. This is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped? Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have. He was my dearest friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he?
E rapaz, agora.
Ah, that's just like him. Such a sentimental man.
Aquela tese básica.
Tell me, how did he die? Oh, awful business that. But why? How? No. Best not to ask after the gory details. Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all? That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with? It's personal business, I'm afraid. Miserably, terribly personal.
Mais alguma coisa eu possa ajudar?
Information on the whereabouts of Phineas Wells would go a long way. It's my white whale, I suppose.
Posso.
It's fine. Really, it's perfectly fine. I understand.
Ficou bem entregar.
Now, if you've nothing else, please see yourself out. I'd like to drown myself in work.
Ó o ouro. Ó o ouro, filho. Ó o ouro. Deixa eu ver como é o mapa daqui. Coisa. Vendedor de primícias espaciais. Posso. Falta lá Cati. Eita, cabeçudo mesmo.
Sorry about the heat. Chief Tennyson will get the radiators fixed soon. Of course, this heat sure makes a 0G brew extra refreshing. It's an ale that's good for what ails you. Oh, and it's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. Taste the freedom. A lot of slogans to keep track of. Sometimes I forget. Heard of it? My orientation aetherwave showed that famous Saltuna cannery, which I'm sure smells as good as it looks.
Bora. Não é tão ruim assim.
Yeah. I hope they're gonna be okay.
That's a spacious choice, Spirit. Take what you have, polish it up, and make the best of it. So, what can I get you? Some soap? Everyone loves soap. Everyone will love you for using it, too. Have a look.
Tá. Pra vender, tem um bocado de coisa, né? Capacetão. Eita, rapaz. Eita, tá o capacete dele, mano. Brabo. Tira. Por que esse daqui tem um diamantinho, velho? Impecável. Ouro. Placa tia, mano. Olhada nas minhas coisas, mano. Como é que tá essa arma? Condição 98, 100, 100, 92. E da menina? 100, 100. Padrão. Talento disponível. Mas aumenta a ameaça. Precisa aumentar desse menino aqui que tá. A menina que tá triste, mano. Tem bônus de engenheira. Não, volta. Efetuei. Aumenta a vida dela. E a gente tem ponto disponível, né? Inspiração. Então, persuasão. Então, esse aqui. Diálogo. Pouco de furtividade, tecnologia e aqui. Clique. Diálogo e combate. Você desbloqueia uma habilidade de diálogo e combate. Ao atacar o tipo correto de alvo, ele ficará automaticamente debilitado. Habilidade de companheiro. Só ouro.
It's almost time for today's episode of The Chairman's Children. Care to listen with me? Yes, dearie? Take that darling ship of yours down to Roseway, where that distress signal I told you about came from, and ferret out some tasty corporate secrets for old Gladys. Shouldn't be too tough for a lass like you, I'd think. Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you.
Ganhei doce. Que da hora. E tu, meu? Conversa. Temos aqui. Conversar com tu não, meu. por 10.000 bits. Terra 2. Vamos pra nave. O que tem aqui? Ah, aquela salinha. A nave. Uma navezona ali, né? Navezona aquela? É. A outra aqui. Quadradona essa nave. Voltar, né? Esse tio aqui. O que tu quer aqui, tio?
We don't know each other yet, but I'm Felix Millstone. I was in the middle of a little discussion with the local authorities when you passed me by. I noticed your ship in port. Got to thinking you might be looking for some crew, so I wandered by. Just to take a closer look. Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me.
Ué. Como assim? Do nada.
Yes, I absolutely am. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired. You're serious. You're giving me a shot. All right. Hang on.
Pode fale, o que que você é
Together a
bom?
little speech, just in case you asked.
Preparou um texto,
Hey
meu irmão.
there. I'm Felix Millstone. I have prepared a list of reasons why I believe you should hire me to join the crew of your ship and/or outlaw gang.
Oxe.
Yeah, it's a second draft.
Tá bom.
Firstly, I am highly personable, and I get along well with anyone who is not of the jackass persuasion.
Sorry. He's funny.
Secondly, I can be counted on in the event of a firefight, standoff, and/or raid. My motto is, if you need a steady gun hand, I'm your man. That motto is it's a work in progress.
Tá, continua.
Additionally, I have several years of experience as a box hauler. This skill may come in handy if you need a body dragged away or a door held open while escaping enemy fire. In conclusion, thank you for considering me for your ship crew and/or outlaw gang. I look forward to our adventures together.
I thought that was real good, Felix.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. What do you
Eu
think?
só vou te aceitar porque a
Am I
menina
in?
gostou de ti. De resto.
Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that. Thanks, boss. You're not going to regret this.
You got a crew now, Felix.
Ah, simbora.